$1 powder. That is all some homeowners say it took to make old yellow bathtubs look dramatically brighter again without expensive restoration work. No tools needed, no professional required, and just a simple method almost anyone can try using something most people already recognize instantly. One woman said she thought her bathtub was permanently ruined after years of yellow buildup covered the sides and bottom, while another homeowner was preparing to spend hundreds on refinishing before trying a forgotten cleaning trick older relatives remembered from decades ago. According to them, the difference was surprising enough to completely change how the bathroom looked. Now, before continuing, this content is for educational and informational purposes only. It is not professional advice, including technical, legal, or health-related advice. Viewers should always do their own research before trying any household cleaning method mentioned in this video. Results may vary depending on bathtub material, stain buildup, humidity, age, and cleaning conditions. The information discussed here is based on historical cleaning practices, commonly shared experiences, and publicly available information, so always test carefully and use reasonable caution when working with cleaning products inside the home. The strange part about this story is not the bathtub itself, it is the powder. Because the ingredient many people keep talking about is something almost everybody has seen before: baking soda. Not some expensive industrial chemical or complicated restoration formula, but a simple household powder that has existed for generations, and somehow many people stopped thinking about what it could actually do. Today, bathtub restoration services can cost hundreds or even thousands of dollars depending on labor, refinishing work, and surface condition. Hardware stores sell expensive whitening kits, specialty bathroom chemicals, and industrial cleaners promising dramatic transformations. Some products genuinely help, but many people still become curious when they hear a common household powder costing around $1 may help improve surface appearance enough to make a visible difference, especially when the method has existed for decades. Long before social media cleaning trends existed, families often relied on multi-purpose household products for everyday maintenance. During the 1940s and 1950s, baking soda was commonly used for cleaning sinks, tubs, tiles, refrigerators, and kitchen surfaces because it was affordable, easy to store, and useful in many different ways. Homemaking magazines and newspaper advertisements frequently mentioned it as part of normal household cleaning routines. At the time, people valued products capable of handling multiple jobs at once. One box could be used for cooking, deodorizing, scrubbing, and cleaning throughout the home. Some retired apartment maintenance workers even explained that older cleaning crews often relied on simple powders, because expensive specialty chemicals were not always practical decades ago. That does not mean baking soda performs miracles, because it does not. But some cleaning experts explain that it may help because it acts as a mild abrasive. In simple terms, the tiny particles can help loosen grime, soap residue, and surface staining during scrubbing, without being as aggressive as harsher materials. When mixed with water, it forms a paste that stays on the surface instead of sliding away immediately, giving people more time to scrub yellowed areas carefully. Some users also describe using diluted vinegar during separate cleaning stages because the bubbling reaction may help loosen mineral buildup and debris. The fizzing effect itself is simply a basic chemical reaction between acid and baking soda. Nothing mysterious, just simple chemistry people have used for generations. But understanding why bathtubs turn yellow matters too, because yellow stains do not always come from the same source. Sometimes discoloration develops because of hard water minerals like calcium and magnesium slowly collecting on surfaces over time. Soap residue sticks to those minerals, while moisture traps dirt and oils, eventually causing the bathtub to appear dull, faded, or yellow. In older homes, ventilation problems can make the situation worse, and because the process happens gradually, many homeowners barely notice it at first. Then one day they suddenly realize the bathtub no longer looks white at all. One renter described moving into an older apartment where the bathtub looked permanently stained around the drain and corners. They assumed replacement would eventually become necessary, but before spending money they tried repeated baking soda cleaning sessions over several days. According to them, the tub slowly became brighter after each attempt. Not perfect, not brand new, but noticeably cleaner. That same pattern appears in countless homeowner discussions online. People are often shocked not because the method is complicated, but because it feels too ordinary to matter. And maybe that is exactly why these older cleaning tricks continue surviving, generation after generation. They are simple, cheap, easy to try, and sometimes work well enough to create visible improvement. Modern cleaning industries are not doing anything wrong by selling specialized products. Companies create powerful cleaners because consumers want speed, convenience, fragrances, packaging, and targeted performance. Some stains genuinely require professional resurfacing or stronger treatment. But over time, people started assuming expensive problems automatically required expensive solutions, and older low-cost methods slowly became less visible. Not because they disappeared completely, but because newer products became more heavily marketed. That shift created an interesting situation where many younger homeowners grew up seeing specialty bathroom cleaners everywhere while rarely hearing about traditional multi-purpose powders older generations quietly continued using. Then social media changed everything. Suddenly, people started testing forgotten household methods again, and millions became curious. Could something costing around $1 still help clean old yellow bathtubs decades later? According to many homeowners, sometimes yes. The process itself is surprisingly simple. Many users first rinse the bathtub using warm water to remove loose dirt and surface debris before sprinkling baking soda generously across yellowed sections of the tub, especially around corners, rings, and dull-looking areas. Small amounts of water are then added slowly until the powder forms a thick paste. Some people use a damp sponge instead of pouring water directly because it allows better control over consistency. After applying the paste, users commonly let it sit briefly before scrubbing so the mixture can remain in contact with the stained surface longer. Gentle scrubbing usually follows using soft sponges or non-abrasive brushes instead of harsh metal scrubbers that could damage delicate finishes. According to many homeowners, patience matters more than force because aggressive scrubbing can wear down older surfaces. After scrubbing, the bathtub is rinsed thoroughly with clean water. Some people stop after one round, while others repeat the process multiple times over several days for gradual improvement. Interestingly, many online discussions suggest repeated light cleaning sessions often produce better-looking results than one extremely aggressive attempt. Another interesting part of this story involves psychology. Bathrooms strongly affect how people feel about their homes. A stained bathtub can make an entire room feel neglected, even when everything else looks clean. Some homeowners feel embarrassed when guests visit, while others become frustrated seeing yellow discoloration every morning. So when a simple cleaning method creates even partial improvement, the emotional effect can feel much bigger than expected. One homeowner said the bathroom suddenly looked brighter, even though nothing else changed, while another described finally feeling comfortable letting guests use the bathroom after reducing years of visible yellow buildup. Sometimes, small visual changes completely alter how a space feels, and maybe that explains why forgotten household methods continue returning decade after decade. People remember practical solutions that save money while improving everyday life, even if the results are not identical for everyone. Of course, not every bathtub problem can be fixed with simple household powders. Severe damage, cracked enamel, rust penetration, mold issues, or failing coatings may still require professional assessment and repair. But many people continue experimenting with low-cost methods first because the financial risk remains small compared to major renovation expenses. Before ending, it is important to repeat that this video is educational and informational only. No household cleaning method can guarantee identical results for every bathtub or surface type. Different materials, coatings, stains, and environmental conditions may all affect outcomes. Anyone attempting cleaning methods should research carefully, test products safely in small areas first, maintain proper ventilation, and take responsibility for how products are used inside the home. If a bathtub has severe damage or unknown surface coatings, consulting a qualified professional may be the safest option before attempting restoration methods. Still, many people remain fascinated by the idea that a simple $1 powder from decades ago continues appearing in conversations about cleaning old yellow bathtubs today, not because it is magic or solves every problem, but because some old household methods survive for generations for a reason. If this helped you understand something new, share it with someone who might find it useful. And if you enjoy educational videos about forgotten household tricks, everyday science, and overlooked cleaning methods from the past, subscribe for more content like this in the future.